Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and in today's little dev update I just want to give you a little update on what is going on and what is coming next. So we have spent most of the week fixing bugs and adding a few quality of life features into the light campaign, and specifically focusing on the UI, and it's getting there. It is getting there, and our estimate of roughly 10 days is it's more going to be expanded to 12 days, and that will be middle of next week. We expect to be able to get into an open beta state. So what is left to do before then? Well, more bug fixes and a little bit more of UI feedback for the player, and a big playtest session as well over the weekend, this coming weekend, for the closed beta testers. So this is our all new sign off screen. As you can see, you can sign off by clicking the big white button for once. And this is a complete overview of all of your costs associated with this project, this car project you're making. It shows you the engineering costs, and it will also show you the dates of when the different things start, the engineering start, tooling start, and the production start. And you can see down here a list of your trims, what the material costs are, what the labor costs are for engine and car, and then the total cost of the car with a 30% overhead. This is still a bit wrong, it should be a percentage. And then how many cars you make per day, which gives you an estimate of how much profit you will be making per day from the various trims. And then you can also check for how feasible this project is. And in this instance, it costs me because I'm buying new plots and having building costs for the factories. No add-ons though, it's all handmade basically. And tooling costs. This all added up gives you a grand total of your costs there, and then you have an estimate profit per month, which is all these added up, and how many months it takes. So that would be a grand total divided by profit per month. That gives you a number of months, and that would give you a break-even point for this project. Of course, buying new factories, as you can see here, does take a long time to really pay back, but you're not going to use this factory solely for this one, and retooling this factory will be much cheaper for a new car because you don't have the building costs and plot costs, which are the majority of what is costing here. So this page will help you a lot in making good decisions for the light campaign mode, and this is what our current development is about. It is giving the user enough feedback from the core gameplay mechanics so that you can make the best decisions possible. And let's talk a little bit about what that means for the various releases. So as I said, we are going to go into an open beta phase sometime next week. And this time around we are going to do things a little differently, in that we are already, well, as you notice, we are already quite delayed. We are usually aiming for a release cycle of 3 to 4 months in frequency. So we are beyond 4 months right now, which isn't that nice, and people definitely don't like it, think the project is dead. No, far from it. We are working full steam ahead on it, but things are taking a little longer. And what we want to do now is to release this version as quickly as possible with the current features, which is still pretty bare bones, but more than we had planned to include in the light campaign, to be honest. And then we go back into an open beta where we add more features we want you to have until the next big update. So we want to make sure that for the next long waiting time you have something really nice to play with. And these features will carry over nicely, of course, to the Unreal port, which is the next big update. The Unreal 4 engine is supposedly coming out for you hopefully before or right at Christmas this year. That would be another 4 months of waiting until that is done. But progress has been really good in the past 2 or 3 months of making the Unreal version in parallel to this one. And this is partially why things are taking a little longer as well. There are so many fronts we're working on right now. But overall, that seems to be coming together nicely. You can already build a car in there. It's not And an engine, of course, as you have seen from my little dev updates. So anyway, what do you need to know about this then? Well, like I said, open beta probably starting next week. And then we have probably a week or 1.5 weeks of bug fixing with your help of your feedback and bug reports. And then we release a version to the public branch. And then we go back into open beta and add a few more good things into there and get you all set up for the second public release. And from there, we are focusing all our effort onto getting the Unreal version done. And there will be no more updates for the public branch at that point, beyond that point. But we are going to get it into a good state before then. Alright, I hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time.